Hey, Mom and Dad, it's Veronika. Thank you for always supporting me throughout high school. I love you.
Ivy Chi, you may be seated. Senior Class President Kelly Asano and Madeline Steen, please join us on stage.
Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Kelly Asano and I am the Senior Class President. Please stand for the presentation of colors, the Pledge of Allegiance, and then remain standing for the singing of the National Anthem. Please place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madeline Steen will now sing the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, give proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
please be seated. I would like to introduce our very proud principal, Dr. Marvin Brown.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the Redondo Union High School class of 2026. It is our honor to gather here in the Seahawk Bowl to celebrate your achievements and the lasting impact you've made on RUHS. The class of 2026 extends a warm welcome to all families, friends, staff, and community members joining us for this special occasion. At this time, we would like to introduce our distinguished guests in attendance. As your name is announced, we kindly ask that you please stand to be recognized. The members of the RBUSD Board of Education in attendance: Byung Cho, Board President; Raymer Flynn, Board Vice President; Han Archer, Board Clerk; Dan Elder, Board Member; Rachel Silverman Nemeth, Board Member; and our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Nicole Wesley. We also would like to recognize the Mayor of Redondo Beach, Mayor Jim Light. Thank you for being here. Let's also take a moment to recognize the incredible teachers and staff of Redondo Union High School. It has been an extraordinary year on our campus, and your guidance, dedication, and support have made all the difference in the lives of our students. To my colleagues and dear friends, thank you for the countless hours, the unwavering support, and the care you show our students each and every day. Your time, energy, and commitment are unmatched. If you're in the stands or on the field, please stand and allow us to show our appreciation with a well-deserved round of applause. Thank you, RUHS staff, for your dedication to our students in school. The class of 2026 recognizes that reaching this remarkable milestone has taken the unwavering support, encouragement, and love of many. At this time, they wish to honor and thank their families, friends, teachers, and the broader community who have helped guide them along the way. Class of 2026, please rise and show your appreciation. Seniors, thank you. You may be seated. For over a century, Redondo Union High School and Aviation High School have proudly graduated generations of students. Our alumni demonstrate a deep and lasting affection for their school, with several returning to serve as teachers and staff members. Their deep affection for their alma mater is evident in a cherished tradition, returning to campus on the 50th anniversary of their graduation. Today, we are privileged to welcome nearly 45 members of this distinguished group. At this time, would the Redondo Union and Aviation High School classes of 1976 please stand and be recognized? Thank you all for honoring our alumni and graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Brown. As the mantle bearer for the class of 2026, I would like to present this honor to the junior class member who will continue Redondo Union High School's most treasured academic tradition. It is my pleasure to introduce you to the class of 2027 mantle bearer, Kaylee Chia.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, graduating seniors, as mantle bearer, I promise to represent Redondo Union High School with the academic integrity deserved of this distinguished honor. The mantle is an esteemed recognition that represents the collective achievement of our entire Seahawk family. It is with great pride that I wear the mantle representing the outstanding class of 2027. Thank you.
The Board of Education of the Redondo Beach Unified School District. As superintendent, I hereby acknowledge that the students before me, who are members of the graduating class of 2026, have fulfilled the graduation requirements set forth by the trustees. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Brown. Thank you, Dr. Wesley. Good afternoon, Seahawks. Parents, staff, teachers, families, friends, and guests. We've been waiting for this moment for a very long time. Right, parents? Seahawks, just a few reminders, nothing new. Keep your dreams alive. No dream is too big. No dream is too small. It is yours. It is your dream. Believe in yourself. Be bold, be courageous, and be thankful. They say thank you often. Start with thanking your parents and families. Remain curious. Ask questions. Ask for help. Don't you ever give up. Advocate for yourself and for those around you, especially for those who cannot for themselves. Be kind to those around you. Most importantly, be kind to yourselves. And no matter what happens, please remember, you're awesome! You're ready! Let's make this official! By the authority vested in me by the state of California, through the Redondo Beach Unified School District, the best one in Southern California. On behalf of the Board of Education, I accept the class of 2026 and offer these diplomas as representations of your awesome accomplishments. Yeah!
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, faculty, friends, family, and the class of 2026. Many graduation speeches start with a famous quote from their favorite speaker, author, or public figure. Something about following your dreams and reaching for the stars. But I want to lead with a quote that I read spray painted in downtown LA my freshman year. You never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. It's funny, because I think that's exactly what standing here today and graduating feels like. From the times we spent cramming homework during silent study hall, the marshmallows and the ice cream we snuck bites of in chemistry labs, the pre-exam huddles where we stuffed our brains with every ounce of knowledge, followed by the post-exam huddles where we questioned every decision we've ever made to get to this point. At the time, all of these were things that we did to just get through the day. But looking back, those ordinary moments became some of the most cherished memories. Behind those moments were struggles that weren't always visible, though. Every person here has fought different battles, trying to meet expectations, facing uncertainty about the future, or simply figuring out who they are. And despite everything here we are. Because when others look at us, they may relate to all of the failures and the struggles that we faced. But they will also remember that we are one of the most successful classes the Redondo Union High School has ever seen.
Jackson Lee. Lucas Alvear.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hate the saying, leave your mark. I hate the pressure of perfection that must come with it. The implications for the mark to be groundbreakingly impressive. I mean, Redondo Union is huge. Being in a school of thousands can make it feel easy to drown amongst peers who seem to have it together way better than you. They create loud impact while you sometimes wonder if you have become the most insubstantial person on campus. How far do you need to push yourself in order to remain in the history of not just Redondo, but the world after graduating? Seahawks, you have already left your mark these past 4 years. You have left the halls with your memory in thousands of ways, most of which you have probably never even thought about. Your initials that you scratched haphazardly under the blue lunch tables in the quad, roasting beneath the sun every afternoon. That beloved Chromebook, which still has the gum wrappers you cleverly spent all class pasting on, only to peel right back off before the return date. Both phrases of encouragement and cries of despair scribbled on the inside of your class's dividers, collective thoughts that were only ever shared during an exam. Through living high school in the simplest ways, our memory has been left everywhere we have touched. We have never needed to become somebody different from who we are to leave an impact. From simply being a Seahawk, we have left unique details upon this school's every corner that will remain, never to be replicated by any group to follow. There will never again be another class of 2026, and as we go our separate ways and grow away from each other, we will continue to build that uniqueness in the new places that we call home. Congratulations, seniors. From Redondo Union to the life ahead, I cannot wait to see the unique marks we continue to leave everywhere we go. Thank you.
I love you, Mom.
Melody Olson. Michael Ryan D'Angelo.
Good afternoon, families, friends, staff, and most importantly, class of 2026. We're finally graduating. On days like this, I like to say, man, what a blessing. Today feels like one of those moments we've imagined forever. The pictures, the caps flying, the feeling that life is finally beginning. We've been dreaming about this day all our lives, and this is it. Wait, hold on. This is it? Those restless nights and constant studying built up to 3 hours of sitting in the sun? Honestly, if high school taught us anything, it's that life rarely meets our expectations. There were the nights we forgot homework and spent the entire morning praying the teacher wouldn't check it, just for that to be the first thing they asked for. The years we watched seniors dominate every spirit rally, except somehow the year we became seniors. But what if, just maybe, that was the blessing all along? So often, we imagine the future as a straight line. We draw it carefully, and we give it timelines, deadlines, milestones, and we decide where we're supposed to go. Then life takes the paper from our hands and begins scribbling all over it. And it's on this graduation day that for the first time, we could turn around and see the shape of the road behind us. The wrong turns, the disappointments, the bad grades, the messy breakup, the setbacks we thought were ruining our story. And somehow, impossibly, they all belong. The stranger you'd sit next to in 9th grade English that would soon become your best friend for 4 years. The teacher that taught you the fun in a subject you once dismayed. Or even the sports injury that made you discover a new hobby. So as you look around today at your peers, your teachers, and your families, don't just say, "Is this it?" Because no, this is it. This is you. This is the life that emerged from every plan that failed. Not because life went according to plan, but because it didn't. Because life turned out stranger, harder, funnier, more painful, and more beautiful than anything we could have drawn out. Class of 2026, as we part our ways, may we leave behind our picture-perfect plans, because life will inevitably go wrong. And years from now, may we look back on even our hardest days and be able to say, what a blessing it was to have a bad day, and that bad day be at Redondo. Congratulations, and thank you, class of 2026.
Veronika Raskazova. Carter Bennett. Rana Panfar. Braden Anthony Coley. Matthew Turner. Nicholas Christian Sangye Collins. Madison.
I want to acknowledge our student board member, Keely Gold. Keely, could you stand up and we acknowledge you? Thank you for the past 2 years, Keely. Great work. Congratulations, class of 2026. You are now officially graduates of Redondo Union High School. Seniors, please stand for the tassel turn ceremony. Class of 2026, today you join a proud tradition of excellence, leadership, and service. Established in 1905, Redondo Union High School is not only the oldest high school in the South Bay, it was, is, and always will be the best high school in the South Bay. Seniors, moving your tassel from right to left symbolizes your transition from candidate to graduate and marks the beginning of your next chapter. We began this ceremony with your tassels on the right. Together, in the spirit of unity, class of 2026, please move your tassels to the left. Congratulations, class of 2026. You have officially joined more than 120 years of Redondo Union High School tradition and excellence, alongside of thousands of Seahawks who came before you. Seniors, you may be seated. Families and friends, this is a reminder that graduates will return to the Student Union following the recessional to receive their diplomas. Ivy Chain and staff members, please stand. Seniors, please remain seated. The Redondo Unity Circle is a cherished tradition that has been passed down from class to class. As our graduates form a circle on this field, they symbolize their final act together as the class of 2026. It represents the unity they have built over the past 4 years and the lifelong bond they will always share as members of the Seahawk family. Once the unity circle is complete, we will ring the unity bell 3 times. As the bell rings, our graduates will celebrate this milestone together. Will the audience please remain seated until the class of 2026 completes the recessional? After the ceremony concludes, we invite you to join our graduates on the field. Graduates, we will now begin the recessional. Congratulations to the RUHS class of 2026.